In the early 1900s, a naval officer who was at the top of his class got into a car wreck that left him partially paralyzed. He would be in the hospital for a year, and the military doctors would tell him he had lost use of his arm for good. He should have it amputated, but he refused to have that surgery. Eventually, a friend of his said, "I heard that things can really change if you take swimming as therapy." This young man got in the water and began to spend 20 hours a day swimming. He fell so in love with it. Shortly after that, within a number of months, he was completely better in his arm they wanted to amputate. 2 years later, he was almost 100% healthy again. Having loved the water so much, he began to develop and invent things like new masks, better scuba gear, cameras. All out of that adversity, he was born into this role as the greatest marine biologist of all time. We know him as Jacques Cousteau. What his life shows is if you put your mind to something, you can truly do almost anything. But something Desi Williamson said rings very true. Desi's own brother had gotten shot and paralyzed in this time when he was trying to rob somebody. Desi saw him sitting in his wheelchair one day staring out the window. He approached him and his brother said, "Desi, it's not enough to just change. You've got to change in time." All things truly are possible. The question we have to ask is, what do I need to change today? Remember, we all have to change though in time. Before it's too late, before the relationship's over, before the other person walks out the door, before opportunity is lost. Jesus said we can do all things, but we have to make the change in time.